these twisty things.
Anything made with puff pastry is Devin's favorite.
Busted.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful.
What's up, guys? It's Kat and Dev from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another recipe video. Today, this is one of my favorite videos of the year because it's my favorite food group.
Appetizers.
And, yep, that would be appetizers.
Or hors d'oeuvre.
Hors d'oeuvre. What is it? No.
Hors d'oeuvres?
Hors d'oeuvre. No.
Hors d'oeuvre.
Appetizers.
Woo!
We're making appetizers for New Year's Eve.
And we made 3 like we always do, and we always hate ourselves for it.
Regret it. You know, that's really just the way to end the year.
Yeah.
With great food and regret.
Okay, Devin, what did we make today?
Well, we made, what are they all called?
We made a honey garlic cauliflower bite. We made a pesto puff pastry twist.
Ooh.
Pesto puff pastry.
Pesto puff pastry, pesto puff pastry.
And then we made a spicy tempeh satay or kebab.
Satay.
These things.
Those things.
Yeah.
These things.
These
Those
things.
things.
I thought I was going to drop them all. Okay.
Okay, we got to get into these recipes because we're going to show you how to make all 3 of them.
Yeah, so many.
Let's do this.
Okay, to make our sesame peanut tempeh satay or skewer, we're going to first marinate the tempeh in a combination of 2 tablespoons of sesame oil, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of water, a half a teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, 1 teaspoon of chili flakes, and we're just gonna add the tempeh to that in the sizes that we want it to be in. We kind of did nice chunks so that it had a really good texture. We're going to just put that whole 2 packs of tempeh into the marinade and just put that in the fridge while we do everything else. We wanna marinate it for about 30 to 60 minutes so that it really soaks up all that flavor. Once that's finished marinating, we're going to skewer those on, we used small bamboo skewers, but you can use whichever ones you want. We wanted these to be pretty, like more appetizer type things, which is why we use smaller ones. So you're just gonna skewer that on whatever skewers you want and bake that in an oven preheated to 375 for about 20 minutes, and be sure to flip halfway through. While those are baking for the 20 minutes, we can make our peanut sauce that's gonna go over them. To do that, we're gonna combine a half cup of toasted peanuts, 3 tablespoons of almond milk, a tablespoon of sesame oil, 1 lime worth of juice, 2 teaspoons of Mama vegan honey, 1 teaspoon of gochujang, and a 1/4 teaspoon of ginger paste. We're gonna combine that in a food processor so that it gets nice and smooth. Once the tempeh is finished baking for that 20 minutes, we're going to brush the tempeh with this peanut sauce and bake it again for about another 10 to 15 minutes, flipping halfway through. Once that's finally finished baking, we're gonna coat them with some black and white sesame seeds and top with some cilantro, and then you're ready to serve. Okay, so now we're going to make our puff pastry twists. To do that, we'll need a package of puff pastry rolled out nice and thin so that we can get ready to twist it. And then we're going to slice it into really long strips so that we can twist it into these nice, like, long straw type things. To a food processor, we're going to add 2 cups of fresh basil, 2 cloves of garlic, a 1/4 cup of walnuts, a 1/4 cup of oil, some salt and pepper to taste, half a lemon's worth of juice, and 3 tablespoons of nutritional yeast. And we're just gonna process that until it's kind of smooth, kind of chunky, like a pesto consistency. That's what's gonna go into our puff pastry twist. So now what we're gonna do is just kind of brush each little strip of puff pastry in that pesto, and then we're going to twist it and place that on a lined baking sheet. So for the topping for these puff pastry twists, we're gonna blend up a combination of fresh basil, parsley, thyme, rosemary, nutritional yeast, and breadcrumbs. And we just want to blend that up until it's about that breadcrumb consistency so that it's kind of a nice sprinkle to go over top. These puff pastry twists, we're gonna just brush in some melted butter, top with this crunchy topping that we just made, and bake in an oven preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. So our final recipe is our honey garlic crispy cauliflower. So for this recipe, we first want to start by prepping our crispy cauliflower. To do that, we need a half a cauliflower, just kind of cut into really small florets. We want to make sure they're like kind of bite-sized pieces because this is going to be served as an appetizer. Once those are done, we can just set those aside. And then in order to coat these, we want to get a nice wet dredge as well as a flour mixture. So for the wet batter, we're going to combine 3/4 cup of cold water with a half cup of all-purpose flour and just kind of set that aside. And now we're going to mix the dry flour topping, which is about a half cup of flour, a half cup of cornstarch, and a pinch of salt. So what we want to do is kind of roll it into the batter to make sure it's nice and coated, then toss it into the dry flour and cornstarch mixture and place it on a lined baking sheet. Once all the cauliflower is covered and ready for the oven, we're going to bake it at an oven preheated to 415 degrees Fahrenheit for about 30 minutes. Be sure to check on them about halfway through and flip them if needed. So while those are baking, we can prepare our honey garlic sauce to top them. So what we need to do for this is get a small saucepan on the stove on about medium heat and combine 3 cloves of garlic, 1 tablespoon of butter, a 1/3 cup of vegetable stock, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a 1/3 cup of vegan honey, 2 tablespoons of rice vinegar, a tablespoon of tomato paste, a half teaspoon of ginger paste, half a lime's worth of juice, and about a half tablespoon of cornstarch. And you really want to whisk that so that it's all nice and combined and the cornstarch didn't clump anywhere. In order to avoid this, you can make a cornstarch slurry beforehand by combining it with just about a teaspoon of water and just mixing that in so that it's nice and dissolved. Once that honey garlic sauce has heated through and it starts to get a little thicker, we can turn the heat off and just kind of set that aside until the cauliflower is done baking. As it cools, it will also get a little thicker. Once the cauliflower has finished baking, we can toss it in that delicious, delicious sauce and then serve it, topped with some sesame seeds and some cilantro if you'd like.
Are you guys exhausted?
All right, should we taste these? Now, most of these are like 2 hours old, so.
Awkward.
I'm gonna try the tempeh.
The tempeh. Oh, baby.
So good. I love tempeh. Tempeh is so good. These are really delicious.
I love the spice.
I love the tempeh. I love the sticks. We're really tired. Okay, no, these are delicious. You should make them. They don't take that long to make. They just take some time to prepare.
Yeah, because you gotta let them marinate.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get all that flavor in there. Let me tell you. And also,
let me tell you,
I would highly recommend if you make tempeh on a regular basis, this is a good way to make it. Because I would put these in a Buddha bowl.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, like just the marinade part. And if you add a little more liquid to the peanut thing, you can make that a dressing.
Oh my gosh, I'm going to do that.
Perfect.
Love it.
Love that.
On to the next. On to the next. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Now these are real cold.
Oh yeah.
Rock
These
solid.
were made long times ago. Long times ago.
Many moons ago.
Oh, okay.
Honey garlic.
I wish we had tried one fresh. Did we try one fresh? We did
That
try
one.
one fresh.
Yeah.
So good. It tastes like something to get at a like Chinese food restaurant. Our sauce is so good.
Sauce is on point. Good job, Catherine.
Thank you.
Now, could you do these in an air fryer as well?
Yes, and you can deep fry them as well.
Beautiful.
I was gonna originally deep fry them, but I really didn't want the mess of deep frying. And
Yeah,
I'm
no.
glad we didn't.
We definitely didn't make a mess today.
These are really good though.
They are
I'd
good.
put these on some rice.
I'd put these on some rice and show them a good time. Okay, last
one.
but certainly not least,
Devin's favorite.
my favorite, spoiler, these twisty things.
Anything made with puff pastry is Devin's favorite.
Busted.
People are gonna be so mad at us for laughing so much. It was just so good.
I'm crying, they're so good. Oh, out of all of them, this is the one that I will definitely make because,
See?
yes, I didn't want that to sound like an insult because it's not.
Why
I
would
want
it be an insult?
to make all of them, but this is the easiest one and it's my favorite one. So I will definitely make this one. That's my story.
These are
so
delicious.
sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry too. These are delicious. Would make an amazing New Year's spread. Make them. I don't know what else I was going to say. All the recipes are in the description box below. Same with the link to our podcast, our blog, our social media handles. If you make any of these, be sure to tag us in them.
And this is the third year in a row we've done 3 appetizers.
So you have 9 appetizers to choose from.
And that's a dang good party. Please invite us.
For that dang good party. Make all 9.
All 9.
What
Can
did
you
you make
imagine?
last year?
Okay, I got this. The popcorn tofu
Yeah. The crostini, sesame mushroom crostini.
and the curry cauliflower sliders.
Oh, we make a lot of cauliflower things. And then the year before was,
The sun-dried tomato pesto with cream cheese.
yeah. Then there was the barbecue pulled pork, well, jackfruit.
Oh,
the
yeah.
pulled jackfruit crostini.
And
And the pineapple tofu skewers.
we do skewers and cauliflower.
Yeah.
The only thing that we didn't do any mushrooms this year.
Oh, damn. I was going to do mushrooms, and I decided not to because
No,
we
I
did the mushroom
Yeah.
Wellington.
No, I think that's a good call.
We had dabbled into mushroom a lot.
Yeah, you know how we are.
Alrighty. Make these, tell us all about it. What's the question that we're going to ask them?
Are you gonna keep watching our videos after this one?
2019 is not going to be a good year for TMG. Oh yeah, we'll see you in the new year. We have so many things planned for Two Market Girls. It's going to be crazy good.
Crazy. We hope you really enjoyed all of the videos throughout December.
Yes.
My goodness.
We really do.
We, I don't know, we must hate ourselves or something because we made a lot of videos.
Yeah.
But it was fun.
What was one of your favorite recipes of 2018 that we made?
Of 2018,
Yeah.
I'm so unprepared. I thought you were just going to say, like, of December.
No, of 2018.
All right, I'm going to need a minute.
Okay. Cinnamon buns we made this year were
cinnamon buns
incredible.
Were really good. There's something else we're forgetting.
There's really good challenge ones.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to remember all the challenge ones.
Oh, remember that time I put Doritos on cauliflower wings?
Oh my god, those were good. Oh, the Caesar challenge was incredible.
Yes.
Oh, the birthday donuts were great.
Oh, so good.
There were a lot of good ones in 2018. Actually, that's a good question.
Yes.
I want to know what your favorite recipe of ours was in 2018. I'm going to put together a list and like a playlist on YouTube that should be made already. Those are some of our top 10s. Check that out. But we want to know yours. What are some of your favorite recipes? What are the ones that have been stuck in your rotation for a while? We want to know. And what do you want us to do in 2019?
Yeah. If anyone wants to share their least favorite one, We'll take that too.
Yeah, that's good feedback.
Never do this again.
Tell me the worst one and the best one. Alrighty.
All right. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any future recipes and videos.
We'll see you in 2019.
Yeah. Have a happy new year. Eat all the food.
All
And
the food.
Don't forget our drinks too.
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So sorry about this. Are
Are you saying sorry to Devin? Future Devin?
Yep. Yeah.
What? I was reading my shirt.
You look forward and I'll do what you were doing.
Okay. I guess I don't read with my eyes. We're not taking ourselves seriously enough.
Laughing too much. All of these
man.
sentences sound better in my head.